You stayed quiet because you walked away. You helped once and decided that was enough. You trusted the problem was handled. Then, someone else paid for that decision. This is a side job in Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty. It's called No Easy Way Out. You meet Aaron because he wants help getting out. Not out of a job, but out of a system. And this is where it already starts to feel familiar. Because Aaron didn't fail. He didn't betray anyone. He didn't cross the wrong people either. He just decided he didn't want to be what they needed him to be anymore. And here's the part that matters. Aaron wanted out because the animals implanted him with combat enhancers. They turned his body into a weapon. And once he stopped fighting, those implants became a problem. See, he needed surgery to remove them. And that decision, having surgery, that's the fracture. Because in a system like the animals, strength isn't just valued, it's required. And once Aaron chose vulnerability, he stopped being useful. And the moment usefulness ends, protection does too. And this is where it starts to tighten, because from the outside it looks like the right choice was made. You stepped in, you confronted the problem, and you forced a resolution. You left believing it was all handled. And that's the lie most systems sell you. That if you intervene once, the cost is paid. That if you do the right thing once, you're all done. That walking away afterward is responsibility, not abandonment. But what you really did was leave the system intact. And systems don't forget unfinished business. And see, the animals didn't kill Aaron out of anger. They killed him because once he chose surgery, he chose vulnerability. And vulnerability makes you a liability in a strength-based system. And see, Aaron was not punished. He was removed. Quietly. There was no warning, no confrontation, and no lesson delivered. There was just absence. And this is where it becomes uncomfortable. Because most people don't get crushed in dramatic moments. They don't get fired publicly. They don't get betrayed loudly. They lose relevance. A restructure. Maybe a shift in priorities. Perhaps a system that outgrows them. And suddenly the thing they built their identity around does not need them anymore. And not because they failed, but because the rules changed. See, you didn't think walking away was dangerous. You thought staying would have been intrusive. You told yourself it wasn't your role anymore. And that's how systems recruit compliance. Not by forcing you to act, but by convincing you that stepping back is neutral. And that distance equals innocence. That once you've done enough, what happens next is not on you. And here's the truth that this shard forces you to look at. You didn't misunderstand the risk. You misunderstood how long responsibility lasts. Because in systems like this, responsibility doesn't end when you leave. It ends when the system can no longer reach the person that you protected. And Aaron couldn't protect himself. That's the part that hurts. Not that you helped and failed, but that you helped once and trusted the system to finish the job correctly. And it didn't. It finished it efficiently. And that's where this lands. You thought helping once was enough, but the system didn't.